So this is not a loud platform. I think this is humility. This is a
Yeah.
life of service.
Yeah. Somehow we're going to have to, let go of our own agendas. What is he, when he's talking about Jesus bids us come and die. Well, die to what? Jesus says, well, die to yourself,
Yeah.
lose your life. Well, what life is that? Well, that maybe the life I want to promote, the
Uh-huh.
life I want to show others, the, the way I want things to be.
Hmm.
So somehow in the midst of it, if this following of Christ, I've got to let go of some things.
Yeah.
And that's challenging.
Yeah.
And that might mean I've got to change some ways I would want to do things. That's just kind of very much at the heart of Jesus's call.
Exactly. So that might be a way that we can maybe challenge ourselves as we're thinking about this. Maybe even anyone listening. Like we don't have to pretend, or we don't heal by pretending that Christians are better than they are.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
heal by letting Jesus be truer than our experiences with these Christians.
right. Yeah, just in the same way, I can't heal by pretending I'm better than I am,
Yeah.
right? If I'm in denial about my own walk, my own attempts to follow Jesus, if I'm in somehow denial about the fact that churches do not live up to the ideals and teachings of Jesus,
Yeah.
being in denial about that won't lead to healing.
Hmm.
We have to start confessionally, like I don't always do as I should, and organizations and churches often disappoint us and let us down
Yeah.
because they're not either. And so,
Yeah.
yeah, we have to start with, um, again, naming it,
Yeah.
and saying, yeah, I like the way you said it. Jesus is, is is truer than our experiences
Yeah.
sometimes with the church or with
Yeah.
other Christians.
Exactly.
Um, Not lose sight of it's Christ I'm fixing my attention on, not on a certain group of people
Yeah. And
or a historical institution or something.
yeah, we can be more realistic about those expectations that we place on these people and these communities.
Yeah. And another thing that we were talking about when we were getting ready to discuss this was that a healthy community doesn't demand our kind of loyalty and our
Mhm. Yeah.
trust. I think when it comes to trust certainly can't be demanded,
Yeah.
but it can also be earned.
Mhm.
Sometimes we talk about, well, you have to earn their trust. Actually, you can't earn someone's trust. You can be trustworthy,
Mhm.
worthy of trust,
Yeah.
but trust is the gift we give to each other. Um, so if someone trusts me, I have to realize that's a gift.
Yeah.
They decided. I didn't earn it.
Yeah.
I haven't proved it. They just decided, and maybe it was because I had shown myself to be somewhat trustworthy, or maybe not. Trust is given. I think about Jesus and his interactions with people. Um, I don't really see him shaming anyone. If he came close to shaming anyone, I'm not sure this was shaming, but he spoke directly to the religious
Yeah.
leaders for, um, their hypocrisy, and
Mhm.
mainly because he knew they knew better.
Yeah.
His point is, you guys know,
He
and
read the text. He knew
yeah,
how they thought, and so
yeah. It wasn't out of ignorance or you know some process they were trying to work through. He's like, you guys are in the position you're in, and yet you're not willing to, as he says, even lift the burdens you put on people
yeah,
with your little finger.
exactly.
So, but other than his speaking rather bluntly with the religious leaders, he doesn't shame anyone. He doesn't seem to rush
Yeah.
anyone. When people come to him, it seems to me he tries to figure out, where is this person at this moment,
Hmm.
and then give them some help,
Yeah.
give them some direction, but not like hurry them to, oh, you ought to be better than this.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, where are you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I welcome you right where you are.
Exactly. And
Um,
I think he's doing the same thing with us today.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what we need, to do with one another is, um, when people are processing things, when they're struggling with Christianity, um, be very welcoming of them right where they are,
Hmm.
and accepting of the reality of their struggle, not deny it, not shame them for it, anything like
Yeah.
that.